They are afraid of your intelligence. They are jealous of your intelligence, and that stems from the fact of your information, of just you being you. All the things that you say is so profound that people always look at it as it can't be real. And we always see that 1,000 times. The individuals that are gifted in the system are always praised. The individuals that are superstar athletes, superstar singers, superstar anything that got to do with the system we are living in. And they are worshipped. Always so intelligent, so athletic, is gifted. But what about the truth sayers? What about the ones that speak outside of the box? What about the true intelligent ones? The ones that are giving you information that can support you, that can encourage you, that can develop you into the person that you need to be, that you need to experience in your lifetime. What about these individuals? They are completely attacked, the opposite of the truth of who they truly are. The real intelligent ones, the ones that are really expressing divine information, being the divineness that they were given by existence. Not no superstar that is contained. They're utilized for a particular reason to keep you entertained and distracted. Not those. They are far away from their true intelligence. They are given a presentation of a false version of intelligence, a false version of gifted. They are utilizing these attributes for the wrong reasons. Not to encourage, not to uplift, not to promote forward motion of nature, growth of nature, growth of the development of the divine individual's being. That's all kept secret. That's all kept hidden. So when the real person that expresses the divine information stands up and expresses it, they are called everything else outside of the truth of how intelligent these individuals really are. These individuals are broadcasting the truth of a superstar athlete, of a superstar singer, of a superstar intellect. Geniuses. They the real geniuses. And they are the ones that are despised by everybody outside of them, that are entrapped and implugged in corruption and refuse to give it up. You are expressing the intelligence that has a false version of itself that you are utilizing it for. It's not the truth of intelligence. It's a chemicalized, watered down version of intelligence. They cut it. It's not potent no more. You allow for somebody to step into your truth and add it with falsehood. So there's no more divineness that you are expressing, but you are expressing information that has kept individuals in the population entrapped for hundreds to thousands of years. It's not the truth of who you really are. That's purposely done. And that's because a lot of individuals are expressing the divine nature of parasites. They made a movie about that. About aliens, watered down as parasites that get inside the human body and completely hijack the mind and consciousness. And individuals begin to act like the parasite instead of acting like their true selves. That's what I say millions of times about obesity. Those that are overweight, they are filled with parasites. And a lot of people refuse to accept it. And I have experienced and seen that. Individuals to try to clean themselves out. Colonics. The water flushes through the entire intestines and then it flushes all out and all of those parasites come flying out of it. They have infested the mind and consciousness of human beings. A lot of human beings are operating off of parasites instead of their true consciousness. You have been taken over by all types of corruption. Spiritually, mentally, and physically, you are hit with the parasite. They start with your consciousness, spiritual consciousness. Then it comes to the mental, and then they physically harm your body. So the only thing that you are broadcasting is a watered down version of yourself, because the body is filled with sickness. The body is filled with poison, infested, and it needs to be cleansed. And the spiritual enlighteners are the ones that are cleansing everybody in all three levels, but they are not accepted because the parasites are putting up the resistance inside of the human being's body. Got you craving all types of sweetness. Got you thinking, doing all types of things outside of itself. And you're not going to get healed and fixed by going to the doctors, because it's an organization. They all work together to keep you infested, to keep you sick, so you can keep coming back, keep feeding them more of the cash, and keep passing the same information to the next generation. The information that has no knowledge, what you perceive as knowledge, is only information that is pertaining to the system, to keep the system enriched, to keep the system forward motion, to keep the system from not stopping, from collapsing. They need the human being, they need the people to remain asleep, to remain held captive by the parasites, to remain held captive by your own shadows, your own thought process. You are taught and trained from day one how to fit in that box and how not to come out that box, how to be obedient to the system that promotes the false version of a superstar, not the truth of who you are. It's been buried deep, and they like to keep it buried. Keep watering the grass on top. Keep watering the grass that's over top of it, to keep it nice and hard, to keep the mud nice and hard. The type of winter, 0 degrees below, that's the type of hardness they want on top of your consciousness, from you not fulfilling the truth of your true intelligence. You are accepting the false version of yourself and refuse to look at yourself more than what you are. You're not no individual that's helpless, that's always looking to praise and worship and ask for guidance and help every day. That's not who you are. That's the parasites. That's the parasites in your mind. That's the parasites in your physical body that have you operating in a false version of yourself to keep you there. You don't know how to empower yourself because you've been trained to be unpowered. You've been trained to ask for the Creator, for the guidance and help, which was already put there in your existence when you was developed. Everything that got you bowing down instead of standing up to the truth that you are the true superstar of your life. You are the singer, the athlete, all in one. In your soul, in your consciousness, and you will allow for that to go to waste because you are believing in corruption outside of yourself. The wrong direction. You have what it takes to be that true superstar of nature. That's it for now. Enjoy the rest of your day.